A shortage of screening equipment is adding another costly delay to air travelers moving through North Texas. Passengers with pacemakers and other medical devices cannot go through TSA PreChecks at most DFW terminals. Fox 4's Lori Brown investigates why the Transportation Security Administration can't use a simple solution to solve the problem.
Time is everything.
Business traveler Christy Toll flies 3 to 4 times a week. That's a lot of time at DFW.
How excited were you when PreCheck was unveiled?
For a frequent traveler, it means the world.
TSA unveiled PreCheck lanes in 2011. Now, for $85, passengers who receive background checks can keep their liquids and laptops in their luggage and keep their shoes on. It speeds up security, making regular lines shorter for the rest of us.
It could add up to hours.
But Toll soon learned PreCheck is more of a pain than a perk for her at DFW. That's because she has a pacemaker and can't go through a metal detector. Body scanners, the fastest alternative, aren't available at her primary terminals. DFW only has body scanners for 2 PreCheck lanes, one in Terminal E, which she does not fly out of, and another at International Terminal D.
And do I have to wait in this line now all over again?
Usually she does, but with our cameras rolling, a TSA officer escorted Toll to the front of the line. She got to keep her shoes on, but still had to take out her laptop and liquids.
TSA said one option would be for Toll to go through PreCheck at Terminal D, but then she'd have to go all the way to Terminal C, and when she gets home, come all the way back.
You wouldn't tell somebody in a wheelchair, well, you need to go across the freeway and enter the airport in the other building and then ride a train over here because we're not going to put a wheelchair ramp out here for you. But that's exactly what they're saying.
By order of the Transportation Security Administration.
Toll estimates she's losing 2 hours a week, which adds up to 100 hours a year. That's equal to 2.5 work weeks.
It's incredibly frustrating.
It does appear on the face of it like the government is violating its own rules.
We asked the senior attorney at Disability Rights Texas if it is discrimination for TSA to refuse PreCheck benefits to people with pacemakers.
Would a private business be able to get away with something like this?
Generally not. A private business has to provide the same experience and the same service to someone with a disability that they provide to everyone else.
The key is a reasonable accommodation needs to be available. At Terminal C, where both lines are next to each other, we saw a solution. Could PreCheck passengers with medical devices share a body scanner with the regular line? The TSA did not want to answer our questions on camera, instead saying in an email that its focus is on security.
Well, I'm not asking for any reduced security. I'm just asking for the necessary equipment so that people with disabilities can get through the security that they've already paid for and had a criminal check for.
The TSA spokesperson points us to a disclaimer on its website. No passenger is guaranteed expedited screening. But the website does not show what equipment is at each PreCheck location, leaving medical device passengers in the dark about what's available where.
We paid for it, we qualified for it. I just want to be able to use it.
While it's said you can't fight City Hall, the same may be even more true of fighting the feds. Toll has filed 4 complaints with the TSA to no avail. Brian East said there's not much she can do. The federal government is immune from damages, even if she won a lawsuit.
It's a problem finding private attorneys in a case where money damages are not recoverable.
Toll hopes public exposure will get others on board, creating the lift needed for her mission to get off the ground in hopes of getting days and weeks of her and others' lives back each year.
A body scanner costs $130,000. The TSA says it has no plans to buy any new equipment for DFW. And we learned DFW is the worst equipped at PreCheck lines out of the nation's 5 busiest airports. See the difference by the numbers at fox4news.com. At DFW, Lori Brown, Fox 4 News.